In this video we are going to explore the 15 reasons why Forex traders fail in the long term. The first step to avoid these 15 mistakes is to be aware of them, so let's jump right into it. The first reason is the lack of knowledge about technical analysis. The vast majority of people who attempt to learn how to trade the Forex markets are immediately attracted to the idea that technical analysis will solve all their problems. That's not true, of course, because there are a few other aspects that need to be considered for successful trading to happen in practical terms. There are two problems with the way most Forex traders attempt to learn the technical analysis tools. The first problem is that the available information about technical indicators, price action reading, and the various line studies that can be done in a price chart is usually very shallow. In other words, Forex traders usually don't have access to the professional way of looking at the market. They are just bombarded with a basic understanding of what these tools provide. That's a problem, of course, because Forex traders begin their trading journey in the wrong context, and they tend to keep looking for the right answers for the wrong questions when it comes to technical analysis. Traders tend to keep looking for the magical technique that is going to make them money, but that's the wrong thing to look for, which brings me to the second problem about the way traders attempt to learn technical analysis. The second problem is that most traders believe that technical analysis is the solution to trade consistently, and that's not exactly true. There are other aspects of trading that need to be considered. For example, if a trader has a very good technique for pinpointing entry and exit points in the market, but he does not have a solid risk management plan and a practical trading psychology approach, he will fail eventually. Most people look for information about technical analysis in blogs and trading forums. These are the wrong places to look for high-quality information, because these sources are basically a platform for traders to exchange anecdotal experiences about their trading habits. If a trader wants to succeed, he needs to go after high-quality, scientific information on how to trade. Technical analysis is a vast subject, and it has many hidden techniques that are usually not available to the public. The reason number 2 is the lack of understanding about risk management. The lack of understanding about solid risk management is one of the big killers in the Forex markets. There are multiple reasons for that. For example, the Forex markets have an unusually large leverage potential. In other words, a Forex trader can make money very fast, but he can also lose money just as quickly. Many new traders fail in the markets because they do not understand how to calibrate risk in the correct way, or even how to calculate their trade's lot size. There are many aspects about risk management that need to be considered, like the risk-reward ratio a trader uses, the margin for each trade, the level of expectancy, the margin of error a trader obtains, and all sorts of metrics that need to be coordinated for consistently profitable trading to emerge. Many traders also fail to understand that technical analysis and risk management are deeply connected. In other words, technical analysis cannot function properly without good risk management practices. This goes back to the first reason traders end up losing in the Forex markets, which is the lack of understanding of the purpose of technical analysis. The third reason is the lack of understanding about trading psychology. This is probably one of the less explored aspects of trading. That happens because most people who are attracted to the financial markets are not really interested in trading psychology, which is a deadly mistake. Traders do not really like to learn about the pitfalls of the human mind, but, unfortunately, that's a necessary thing to do. Paradoxically, the way our minds work is both our biggest strength and our worst enemy in trading. On one hand, our minds are capable of great analytical potential, but on the other hand, our minds are full of psychological traps that we inherited from the long process of biological evolution. There are specific ways in which the human brain operates while facing economic decisions that involve risk and time. This is the most critical factor in trading psychology. This specific way the brain works is modulated by many different cognitive biases that all humans have regardless of their personality. The key to mastering trading psychology is to understand why the brain behaves in a certain way and to understand where the cognitive biases come from in the first place. The fourth reason is that most traders do not know how markets are manipulated at specific times. The forex markets, like any other financial market, are manipulated at specific times by large traders who have enough capital to do so. These large traders can employ different kinds of reverse psychology techniques to maneuver unadvised retail traders, which is the clear majority in the markets. The interesting thing about these manipulations is that they occur by a completely legitimate mechanism. In other words, these manipulations are not illegal. Large traders can induce retail traders to think in a certain way by dumping huge amounts of money in the market at specific times, which is something that triggers clusters of retail stop orders in the market. Large traders are aware that retail traders place their stop orders in obvious places in the markets. These market manipulators take advantage of this fact to steer the markets in the direction of their choice using techniques like stop hunting and liquidity bursts. This basically means that most retail traders that learn basic technical analysis and attempt to trade the markets are nothing more than an easy prey to these market sharks. However, there is a huge opportunity lurking here for the retail traders who learn how to read what large traders are doing in the markets. There is a whole trading strategy that can be built around this concept. Once a retail trader understands how these price manipulations occur, he can stop being a victim of such manipulations and start taking advantage of them like the large traders do. This is one of the most powerful secrets about any financial markets. The fifth reason is that most traders that fail also do not understand the foundational trading principles. The forex traders who end up failing are the ones who do not understand the foundational principles that should be at the core of any professional trading strategy. I am talking about principles like contextual trading, complementarity, multi-time frame analysis, trade location, operational logic, relative trend recognition, and many others. These are principles that every forex trader should learn because they can steer you in the correct direction regarding your knowledge about technical analysis, risk management, and trading psychology. The sixth reason is that most traders do not seek for professional guidance. As you can notice, forex trading is not as simple as finding a technique and exploiting it. It requires a little bit more than that. In other words, it requires that a trader understands which technique to use, when to use it, and how to use it effectively. Beyond that, traders also need to calibrate their personalities with how a professional trading strategy works. This is something that can only be done using professional guidance of some sort. Every trader has a specific way of looking at price charts and specific trading habits that might hinder his success. The seventh reason is that most traders do not understand the link between risk and trading psychology. The majority of forex traders who end up blowing their accounts do not really understand the important relationship between risk management and trading psychology. As it was already pointed out in the video, our brains work in a very specific way when we deal with decisions that involve risk and time. The brain aims to reach the point of decision in the quickest way possible, not necessarily in the best way possible. This reflects the way our brain evolved over millions of years and the specific conditions in which it evolved. This is a problem for forex traders because we aim to reach the best decisions, not just the quickest decisions only. Risk is the main driver of our emotions in trading. The more risk a trader assumes, the more he will amplify his emotions, and that has many different effects and outcomes. By understanding how to calibrate risk according to your specific level of risk-seeking and risk aversion levels, a trader can find the optimal point of operation. One of the techniques that can be used to easily perform this calibration is called rolling stops forward, which gives a relative sense of peace of mind for the trader, and it erases some of the psychological pressure out of trading. The eighth reason is called analysis paralysis. There are many ways of analyzing price charts, and that poses a problem. Once a trader learns how to apply some sort of analysis to a market, he will often confront this same analysis with other tools and techniques he already knows. If this same trader does not have a good plan on how to deal with these modes of analysis, he will experience something called analysis paralysis. This is a mode in which a trader finds many contradictory pieces of evidence on a price chart, and he cannot make up his mind on what the market will do next. This is obviously counterproductive because traders need to act to make money eventually. The overwhelming amount of analytical methods a trader can employ can actually stop him from making consistent profits. The solution to this problem is to learn how to employ a professional trading strategy using only its specific rules and guidelines. This is another reason it's so important to have a complete strategy that has an internally consistent logic sustaining it, instead of just a few random trading techniques. The ninth reason is that most traders do not have a good trade plan. This one is considered to be a cliché, but remember that nothing ever becomes a cliché without being good in some way first. Forex traders need a plan, because if they decide to improvise their decisions in real time while trading, the intuitive part of the brain takes over the decision-making process, and that always ends in disaster. This happens because the intuitive modes of operation in the brain are really bad at making good trading decisions. Traders need a pre-written plan that will steer their behavior in real time and make sure they keep on the right track, otherwise they can be easily tricked by all sorts of psychological traps. The 10th reason is called overtrading. Overtrading is when a person finds trades where there are not any opportunities because she is too anxious about making money quickly. That happens because humans are pattern-seeking creatures. If we want to see a pattern in the markets, we will make sure to convince ourselves we are seeing one and we will make an excuse for trading. This is clearly a mistake that can only be erased by adhering to a trading strategy that is clear about its setups and techniques. Overtrading can also be experienced by a trader who insists in making decisions using his intuition. Just the mere sight of ticks going up and down are more than enough to trigger a trading idea for a trader who does not really have a plan. Again, the problem with improvising your trading behavior like that is that you are pretty much handling your decision-making process to a part of your brain who is completely ignorant about trading. Beyond that, high-quality trading opportunities do not appear every 30 seconds. Forex traders need to learn how to let the market tell them the best time to trade and not the other way around. The 11th reason is not having discipline. Trading requires some degree of discipline. The good news is that you do not need an incredible amount of discipline to make high-quality trades, but you will need some discipline after all. For example, a trader needs to be able to follow a pre-written plan on how to deal with certain technical situations. That's not exactly difficult to do, and it's more a question of developing a healthy habit. Some traders seem to think that a Spartan discipline is necessary to trade, but that's not true, and it is actually counterproductive. The 12th reason is not practicing your trading skills enough. There are several ways of practicing your trading skills, and most of them are free. For example, a lot of people underestimate the value of a demo account. A demo account is probably the best tool you have to practice the technical side of trading. Trading real money is obviously different because of the psychological pressure involved, but developing your technical skills in a live account is obviously a waste of money. Traders need to develop their technique first and then learn how to deal with emotions in a live account. There are other good ways of practicing your trading skills, like studying historical charts while doing a mental accounting of the trading strategy you have in mind. You can also use trading simulators to fast-forward your technical skills. You can create hypothetical situations in a demo account to prepare your trading psychology skills for a live account. You can trade with a small live account to get a taste of what it feels like to trade real money. There are a lot of traders who learn a simple technical analysis concept and then attempt to trade money they cannot really afford to lose. This is something that almost always ends in disaster. Fortunately, it can be avoided through good education. The 13th reason is not knowing how to measure success. Amateur traders usually look for success in terms of money. Obviously, the outcome of being a successful trader is making a lot of money, but measuring your trading skills in that way is incorrect. Traders need to use a specific set of metrics to measure if what they are doing is correct or not. A successful trade is not only a trade that makes money. It is a trade that reflects good trading habits and healthy operational aspects like good risk-reward ratio, for example. A good trade is measured by having the aspects that guarantee that this trader will continue to succeed in the long term. The 14th reason is not knowing how to deal with losses. Losses can and will inevitably occur. A successful trader is the one who has a clear plan on how to deal with losses when they happen. This is done by having a good trade plan and by applying the correct risk management principles like risk-reward ratios. If a trader uses the correct risk-reward ratios, he can have a safe margin of error anticipating that losses can occur. By thinking in this way, losses won't have the same bad psychological effect they usually have for a trader who does not worry about risk management. The 15th reason is not understanding how to deal with winning trades. Many traders do not know how to deal with losses, and even more traders do not know how to deal with winning trades as well, which is a more dangerous and subtle problem. When a trader makes consistently profitable trades, he tends to leave his trade plan aside with the excuse that he does not need it anymore. That's a deadly mistake that catapults the trader back to his starting point. The other name of this game is overconfidence, which is just as bad as lack of knowledge about how the market works. I hope you learned something new from this video, and hopefully you will not commit these 15 mistakes in your Forex trading. If you want to understand more about professional Forex trading strategies, you can contact us at any time. Fractal Flow is an educational enterprise dedicated to develop professional Forex trading strategies. You can check out some of the results of our strategies in our channel. You can also check out our strategy store by clicking the link in the video description. That's it for now. Don't forget to leave your feedback in the comments and your like in this video. If you want to watch more educational videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to talk to you soon.